Hey guys, Martina Britt Yelverton here on this Monday afternoon. What's going on, good people? Hopefully this is a good time. We've been getting some different results with this time frame, logging on and spending a little bit of time together. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton, branding specialist with Family First Designs, my own personal branding company. A health advocate with Total Life Changes, which you see a lot of that paraphernalia behind me. And then I'm a wealth builder with my econ. So if you have questions in regards to these multiple trifecta-ish entities, please definitely do not hesitate to give me a call. Jumping right over into why we are here, because we are smack in the middle of finishing up our homework, quality time, family time. And it is time for our show, Steve Harvey. So we will not be lingering long. So today, day 23 on this 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement with myself, Martina Britt Yelverton. Day 23 talks about setting attainable goals. So if you set your sights too high, you are more likely to fail. That's, really common sense. It's okay to have one big goal, but break it into smaller attainable goals to work towards. Completing these smaller goals will keep you motivated no matter how long it takes to reach the final large goal. And don't cheat by setting a goal too low. I mean, really, when you set a goal that is so low that it is easily attained, you're giving yourself a false sense of accomplishment, in my personal opinion. It has been said by big-wigs who set an attainable goal, if your goal doesn't scare you, then it isn't big enough. So we have people that I know in my own circle of influence who have the goal of really delving into entrepreneurship, and they have actually set goals to hand in their pink slip. To hand in their pink slips on their job at the end of the month, end of next month. And so they have really delved really deeply into how they are going to pursue their entrepreneurial aspirations even harder. They're grinding even harder. They're studying even harder. And the fruits of the labor have been really beautiful. So if your goal that you have set doesn't scare you just a little bit, then that means your goal is not set high enough. But you don't want to delve over into self-sabotage and set your goal so high that it is unattainable. That really wouldn't make sense. That's self-sabotage. You're setting yourself up to fail, and therefore you're not going to be able to even get started in your journey because you're setting yourself up from failure from the start. So if you don't even have a plan, boom, you've also set yourself up for failure. So one of the things that I myself wanted to make sure that I accomplished on my goals was to make sure that each and every day, I took the time to clean at least one room. And being as though just being under the weather last week, between the three of us being under the weather, somehow in my calculations, yes, we ended up going 3 days without our NutriBurst. All three of us caught cold. So we're on the rebound from that, almost doubling up on our NutriBurst to get our immune system back in connection with what it's used to, making sure we're detoxing, getting the things out of our system. But in that downtime, when I say my house was a wreck, it was an absolute wreck. And I was determined on this weekend to, even through having a fever, to get both of the bathrooms clean, to make sure that I tackled the kitchen, and even today making sure that I swept my entire showroom area just to try to rid the atmosphere of a lot of the dust. And of course I will be plugging up my air purifier on tonight, because I am just on a hunt to make sure that I accomplish an attainable goal, such as cleaning my entire house, because my kids track out at the beginning of July. And so between now and the end of June, it is my goal to make sure that this house, baseboards to ceiling fans, that's top to bottom. This is twice I'm having to stop. You know better. Baseboards to ceiling fan, that this house is in order, that we are clean, that we're on a schedule, that our lives and our goals are being, accomplished, that we're attaining those things that we set and that we endeavor to do. So just wanted to make sure that I did that, and in doing that I felt a sense of calm start to come back over the house, because I was able to make sure that the bathrooms were clean, the kitchens were clean, and I'm working now on making sure that we're dealing with baseboards and we're dusting. Like even right now, trying to get some of my receipts and everything in order. I was just sitting here thinking, my daughter knows chronology. She can put things in chronological order. So what I did was give her a lot of my receipts and my order forms to start putting them in order, so I could now get you the hole punch. And these are part of her jobs. Did I give you the hole puncher? Yes, the hole puncher. And I'll show you in a moment how to put it in the TLC book. So one of the things, let me skip topic here, that is allowing me to dually do things is that employing your children is a tax deductible write-off. It's a tax write-off. So in having them do those things that help keep me in order, such as putting receipts and order forms in the correct order. Yeah, I just realized you have a cameo and not a full shirt, so you don't need to be in front of the camera. And putting things in order is something that she could do. You know, my son does all of the janitorial job around the house, as far as all of the trash cans, and then when the boxes come in, needing to break them down, whereas my daughter does packaging. So when packages come in, she is allowed to open them, put them on the shelf, shelve them, label them the way that they need to be labeled. She knows what order to put them in and things like that. So employing your children is a tax write-off. And so while you pay them their chores, or while you pay them their allowance or something like that, as long as you make sure to complete the correct forms for your business and then log their time in with their task, that is a tax write-off. So that's what I'm allowing her to do to help me get my office back in order, because my receipts have gotten out of control, business boomed, and so I really had to set that goal of this week we're going to do this, next week we're going to do that, the following week we're going to do that, and then having them to follow their particular rules and regulations and routines that help them. It says right here, little people contribute to the vision, and this allows them to do whatever is on their checklist to contribute to the vision, so they understand that some stuff is their service to my vision for this household, and some stuff is their responsibility for my vision to this household. And so now they are available to see what their contribution is to the vision. They can see physically by looking at that checklist how they are contributing to the vision of the household, and it gives them, it helps them build character, it helps them understand what their service is, and it allows them to feel even more a part of the vision that I have set forward for my household. Hey Tawana, how you doing? I'm glad you could join me. Join us as well. I'm not sure with this new setup going on here in Facebook, I'm not able to see how long I've been on, who is joining me for a while, and then finally I may see, you know, a comment pop up. So hey, that's the way it is. So making sure that you set attainable goals will allow you to have certain accomplishments of your own, but it also allows your children to see how they contribute to the vision of the household, the vision of, you know, the businesses, and it allows them to see what their contribution is. It gives them their own sense of pride. So she will be coming back in. She will be finishing. Y'all saw how she just snuck out, right? Finishing her task that she has, hole punching and putting all these receipts into the book, cataloging them the way that they need to be cataloged. That's her responsibility. And we did let it get out of order for a little bit, so then next we will be doing receipts. So set an attainable goal, check it off your list, feel that sense of accomplishment, and then do it again. You know, that will allow you to increase productivity in your household and in your business. Just a sense of attainability is a great thing. So that would be day 23. On how we are setting attainable goals and making sure that we're not setting them too low that we cheat ourselves, and we're not setting them too high so that we cannot gain the sense of accomplishment that we would like to gain. So if you have not had a chance to friend me, like me, ping me, post me, all that good stuff, on all my social media platforms. Make sure that you do that so that we stay connected. If you would like, you can comment below, and you can also share this information. Join Martina on this journey so that you all can come into the community and so that you can become a part of what we're doing here. Definitely, when you get a chance, look up above in the files area, download what you need to download that pertains to your particular area of need, and then of course invite other people to come into the community so they can share in these free resources and so that they can feel like they're a part of this community as well. And of course, again, please complete the poll when you first come into the community so that I know what your need is and I can ensure that that need gets met. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I greatly appreciate your time on today, whether you watched it live or whether you're going to watch it on the replay. I still appreciate your time. Have a great one. To your success.